All right, so in this video, I'm going to break down the day count again. So just continuing on from the last video. So I want to highlight where we actually start the count from and how it's extremely useful in knowing or having a bias going into the day as to which direction we should be trading. So we want to start the day count once we get a peak formation above or below a previous day's high and low. So here we can see on Monday, we breach out of Friday's high and put in a peak formation. So this is where our count begins. So from here, we get peak formation above the previous day's high, and then we're looking for the break-in structure. So we get day one down because Monday takes out Friday's low. So we put in a peak formation above the high and then take out the low. So we want to forget about everything inside and just looking at daily highs and lows. So we get day one down. Tuesday then takes out Monday's low, so it's day two down. And then this morning, or in Asia last night, we take out the previous day's low again, so that's day three down. We put in a peak formation and proceed to break structure. So once this structure is broken, then this is now day one rise. So day three will turn into day one rise if we've put in a peak formation below the previous day's low. So we can see like here, so when we had day one drop, day two drop, we have an inside bar day, so we don't take out any highs and lows like we covered. Then day three puts in a peak formation below the low and then proceeds to break structure. So that's what makes it new day one. So again, the day count starts once we put in a peak formation below the previous day's low. So here is Tuesday's low. We put in a peak formation below it and begin to break structure. So this is day one rise. Then Thursday takes out Wednesday's high. So it's day two rise. And then Friday takes out Thursday's high. So that's day three rise. So on this Friday, we get a peak formation reset. So this reset is not confirmed until we get this break up. So once we close above Friday's high on the Monday, this is now reset confirmed. So we're looking for 3 more days of rise. So this is day one. Tuesday is day two. We take out Monday's high. And then Wednesday, we put in a peak formation. So it's a peak formation above Tuesday's high. So we're on the third day of rise. We just put in a peak formation below the previous high. So this market is good for sales all day. So myself personally, I had this marked out as the point that I wanted price to return to trade away from. However, I've now noted that when it's day one, these are all in type days. So you aren't going to get an entry if you're looking for the stop hunt. We use the day count to let us know which direction we should be trading. So I was monitoring this in Asia last night. Was looking to take a buy in around here, but we pushed up. However, using the day count going forward now, I will look at that differently. So this buy was worth it, even though we'd already pushed up, because we've gone down 1, 2, 3 days, put in a peak formation below the previous day's low. So this is good for day one longs. So we can see it's the same behavior here. So day 1, 2, 3. Day 3 turns into day 1 and it's an all-in day, the same as GJ today. Day 1, 2, 3, all-in day. When I say all-in day, I mean the London and New York trading the same direction. So we can see here gold then day 3 turns into day 1. So let's continue. So we then take out Wednesday's high and Thursday, day 2 high, day 2 rise. And then Friday then takes out Thursday's high, so we get day 3 rise. And we can see here again the same type of behavior. So it's that reset behavior, just large swinging movements. So we don't know if this is a reset or not. All we know is we're on day 3. It's coming into Monday. What do? We take out Friday's high. So this is now reset confirmed, day 1 rise. Next day we get day 2 rise. And now today we've had an inside bar day. So we pause the day count for a day. So on an inside bar day or on day 2, you can trade both ways. So for instance, on this day, we've got day 1 rise on the Monday. On day 2 rise, we can buy and sell, look for longs and shorts. On day 1, we only want to be trading with the trend. We do not want to counter trend day 1 longs or day 1 shorts, because as we said, they're all in type days. They can just keep grinding and absolutely blow out your account. Whereas day 2 and 3, the price action tends to be more choppy. So there's room for opportunities on both sides of the market. Obviously, we want to be trading with the trend. However, the best trade setup could be a counter trend stop hunt. So right now, yeah, we're up high. So we had day 1 long, day 2 long, now day 3. So just continuing it with US 30 then. Beautiful example. So this is going to be happening week in, week out, day in, day out. So Monday is always day 1, as Stacey Burke says. So on Monday we get a break of Friday's low. So day 1 longs in the market. On Tuesday we get a break of Monday's low. Shorts, my bad. Day 2 shorts. And then Wednesday, what we break Tuesday's low, put in a peak formation, and then proceed to break structure. So we have now just completed a full cycle, put in the peak formation. So this is now day 3 turning into day 1. So day 3 shorts turn into day 1 longs. So after we get day 1 long, so this completes the whole cycle, we go up and we take out the high of the week, put in the peak formation below, and pull back inside. So like I covered in the last video, once I saw this break down, we were now counting this as a reset, and we were looking for 3 more days of drop. So what do we get? Day 1 drop. So this is day 1 drop. So we haven't actually taken out Wednesday's low. However, what we have done is put in a peak formation and proceeded to break structure. So put in a peak formation below or above a previous day's high and low and a break in structure. That counts as day 1. So day 1 drop, day 2 drop, and then day 3 was on Monday. We take out Friday's low, day 3 drop, put it in peak formation, and proceed to break structure. So this is now day 3 turning into day 1. So we get day 1 longs. Yes, yesterday was day 2 longs. And if we look here, so this could have, and this is what I want to highlight, we don't know what type of day that we're going to see next, let's say. We can only wait and see how the day trades. So for instance, this is day 2 long. This could have done the same as euro dollar's done, the same as GJ has done. It could have gone up, taken out the previous day's high. That would have been day 3 long, and then turned into day 1 short. However, they didn't do that. They kept the high intact for the whole day, traded down into the area that broke structure last. So this is where we want to be looking for our trades from previous areas that broke most recent structure, and then proceeded to get day 3 rise now. So now we've had 1, 2, 3 days of rise. We're in the middle of the week, so we could get a inside bar day before a reversal on Friday, or we could get lots of different variations, but we just wait and see what that was a great example there, wasn't it? Lots of variations. But no, yeah, just using the day count to know where we're at in the market. For instance, on gold today, even though it was an inside bar day, because we haven't seen day 3 longs in the market yet, so Monday day 1 rise, Tuesday day 2, because we haven't seen day 3, I was looking for longs once we returned into this area. Obviously it's a previous day's high, area that previously broke structure, etc. But yeah, that's enough for this video. Hopefully it helped simplify some things, and yeah, catch you with the next one.